My name is Kammeron Foster. I'm from Fresno State Focus, and your name is Gary Joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And so today I just want to talk a little bit about just basically how you guys found out because you are on the wrestling team, and
Mm.
how do you guys feel? And is there anything happening that they're gonna bring it back, or have you heard anything or?
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, and I really appreciate you doing this. But okay. So I'll start with how we found out. I mean, so how I found out was not really through our program. Actually, it was like I woke up at like 9 in the morning, and I was getting text messages from other coaches from other like places, and just all sorts of stuff saying like, hey, like I heard your program's getting cut. And I looked on Twitter, and like it was just blasted everywhere. And I was like, what the heck? And like there was not like any warning at all that there was even financial issues or like an attempt to let us try to fundraise or anything. And then about 30-40 minutes after that, I got an email, and we had a meeting with the AD, and then they let us and our coaches know at the same time. Our coaches had no clue as well.
Oh dang. That's like I saw it at first. I didn't even know that the pandemic had hit Fresno State like that in the
Mm.
first place either. So
Yeah,
like I guess everybody found out around the same time, huh? Basically.
yeah, yeah. Like my old high school coach said he had found out like the day before because he had talked to the old previous wrestling coach Dennis DeLita,
Hmm.
and like he had found out because he was like talking to someone up in the school. And so like is yeah, no, that was kind of crazy. I really honestly kind of felt a little disrespected with it,
Hmm.
just in a way, just because like that that sort of thing is like something that we should at least like get word on, or like, like, because there was never really too much communication between the athletic department and my coaches, because they wouldn't answer questions really.
Hmm.
So it was kind of like disheartening to like know that, just because it's like I feel like as a program and just as a department as a whole, the it's a family. You're supposed to stick together and help each other's backs, and like that, it just kind of felt like they gave up on us in a way.
Yeah. I saw like everything that was going on social media too when you guys
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a petition going around too, correct? And you guys need like a
Mm-hmm.
certain amount of signatures just so.
So,
Mhm.
oh, sorry. Well, I don't really know how many signatures I'm trying to get on it. I created that like the next day after that we had found out,
Yeah.
and just and like sent it to all my teammates on our little group chat and Snapchat, and then like was like, hey, like let's at least like while we're still here try it and see if we can get something going. I want to see how.
Wait, I can't hear you. I think girls lacrosse, men's tennis and girls lacrosse.
Yeah.
Or do you guys think like as a whole you guys can all like come together and see if you guys can get a resolution or anything?
Well, like the day that we like found out, like me and a couple of teammates like went and hung out with like some of the lacrosse team, and like I had seen the men's tennis team at my apartment complex like just like the other day. So like I talked to them, and I was like, we gotta like, if we're gonna do it, because in order to bring wrestling back, we would have to bring all three sports back because of Title IX issues.
Yeah.
So, and the athletic director said that would cost around $40 million
Oh wow.
to self-fund.
Oh wow.
But supposedly, as the athletic department, they were 7 million in the hole, which is pretty substantial to not even like give any real like indication that there's financial struggles, issues, because there's like, I mean, as you see, like there's a very, very strong backing for wrestling in the Valley,
Yeah.
and anything like if we heard anything about that, we could have social distance fundraisers and things set in place and like try to at least figure something out.
Yeah.
But
Most definitely, because I know you guys have like a huge, you guys like have a huge fan base as well. Because I remember back when I was in high school, Fresno State wrestling was up there too. It was like the wrestling,
mm,
football, and basketball, etc. Everyone loves Fresno State sporting, and so this is just sad that you guys are you guys wrestling, tennis, and lacrosse have to go through this right now, and yeah, sorry that's happening to you guys, and hopefully you guys are gonna hopefully all come back, and then we'll see you guys.
no, yeah, definitely. I mean, like I know a lot of my teammates have hit the transfer portal already, but like I talked to quite a few that they want to. I mean, because this year due to COVID, we don't really get like a competitive season so
Yeah.
much. So just transferring out doesn't really make sense to me at this point. Just I'm in a lease for a year.
Mhm.
I'm already in school here. I have a good scholarship, and it's just a year to kind of figure out what I want to do next. And like,
Mhm.
I mean, and we want to like try to come together and fight it as much as possible. And like, I know my coaches are really like trying to talk to donors and things of that such, and like just try to pull together. So I've been trying to stay in contact and like keep updates posted about how the petition's going and like whatever kind of communication I figure out. And like, I mean, just hopefully, I mean, it's really honestly a lot too, just like I mean, just how the athletic department went about it.
Mhm.
Because that like I've also heard from a lot of other sports teams that like our athletic director doesn't communicate very well with any of their coaches either. And it's just like we need change in that standpoint as well in order to continue the flow of like just tranquility between our teams, because the ultimate goal is for all of the student athletes to band together, feel like a family, and push each other to become the best that we can possibly be in every aspect of life.
Yeah.
Not sit here and like push a program away because you feel like a financial struggle, or you have a problem with how they've conducted themselves in the past. And like there's all sorts of like moving variables in it, but like I really truly just believe if we start getting the backing of everyone out here, and I mean the community is kind of just in like disbelief and like pretty upset about it. So if we can kind of exploit that and show the administration and everything that this was not like the best decision, and that we have other avenues of like making financial ends meet, then they can possibly reconsider.
Yeah, I really hope they do reconsider, because that's like you guys basically job. Like you guys are there all the time. You guys are
Mm,
practicing. Like some of you guys have scholarships, so it's very important. And so I
mm,
really hope they bring all three of those sports back to this program. And I just want to let you get a chance to get your word out, and uh like just speak your point of view and tell your side, and just hope
mm,
for the best. And I want to thank you again for being interviewed by me, and especially for Fresno State Focus, just to let everybody know what's going on and how they can help and sign the petition. And I just want to say thank you again, Gary, for this. thank you for speaking with me and letting me know.
No, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it because I was telling you, like I just want to do everything in my power to just progress us as an athletic department. I mean, I know I'm just one pawn in play, but
Mhm.
as I just want to be influential enough to kind of show people that I mean, wrestling is all about overcome adversity.
Mhm.
So I mean, so is every other sport, and this is an adverse moment in our life. And I feel if people really stick together, we can come over it.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that way too. I feel like if everyone sticks together and we're all a part of the community, and I think we
Mm,
see some change. If something happen, even if it's little, something will happen. But I want to thank
yeah,
you again for this, and I'll see you next time, Gary.
awesome. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Have a good one.
You too. Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Kammeron Foster, Fresno State Focus.